first introduced to us here in the Philippines as the first ever alcoholic drink in the country from Coca-Cola. Now, since its launch, it has become an ideal companion for Filipinos of legal drinking age who crave that truly unique tasting beverages and truly distinct Japanese flavors. And today, we will all be talking about the story of how this drink that is perfectly made with crushed whole lemons, infused in alcohol and mixed with bubbles, how it all creates a delightful and refreshing experience for all of our consumers. But I want to know as well, Tulungan for our... Oh, okay. All right, take a seat, gentlemen. Okay, do we have a mic? Yes, we have one more right there. Hi. Okay, so Erwan and Ninong, right? First off, I want to fire out. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Kamusta?
Okay naman. Traffic is so bad. Since I think it's the campaign season, I think. Pero it's good that we're here safe.
Thank you so much. Erwan, you?
Yeah, feeling great. I mean, it's end of the year, so everything's coming together nicely and everyone's really, really busy. So thank you very much for everyone being excited.
There you have it. Okay, so right now we're opening the floor for questions from the media. Now, just a very gentle reminder, all of our questions should be relevant to Lemondo and Erwan's and Ninong Rice Craft, which is food and cooking. Okay, anyone from the media fire out our first question? Anybody? Okay, we have one right there.
My name is Enzo from Popular for Brand Ambassadors. We already have created a recipe that with the lemon brewer.
Yeah, I think I use it personally. I use it personally sa bahay when I cook. So it has this great amount of sweetness, not excessively sweet, but what's great about it is the acidity as well. You know, Filipinos, we like to cook with clear stone every now and then. This is just like that, pero it's basically better, strictly better.
Yeah, I mean, so there's so many ways to use alcohol in cooking, in general, grinds and stews and stuff like that. But honestly, I just drink it. I like it with snacks, and it's just so easy to drink, and it's something that's kind of like really refreshing. And you know, Filipino food culture is so tied to food and drinking and eating at the same time. This is kind of like right in our flavor profile for the type of food that we like to consume. It's great.
So what food is much better prepared?
So I mean, so tonight we're presenting a bunch of Japanese snacks that you can have it with, because you know you want something that's savory, something that has some fat in it that cuts through straight with the lemony flavor that you have with the Lemondo. But in terms of Filipino food, anything that's kind of rich, you know, would go well with acidity. And you know, all of our dishes tend to do that really well. So something like a kare-kare could work really well. Something like a sisig could work really well. Even just kind of like isaw or anything grilled in barbecue sticks would be perfect pairs for Lemondo.
There you have it. Thank you very much. Enzo? And one there. Hi, what's your name?
Which one? I kind of like things strong, so mine would be the double. Yeah. And you kind of get that whole lemon experience. You know, you get a really strong flavor profile, which is something that I really enjoy. A little bit of sweetness there, not as much as the other two variants. And so you can, you know, especially if you like, I like food that's on the limit of like being, is this too salty? Like I like food like that, and that's where something like an alcoholic drink that has more robust flavor pairs really perfect.
Ninong Rai.
Ako, I like the signature. Yeah, the signature level. Kasi it's in the middle of the two. When you're in the middle, you can go up, you can go down. Kasi all of the variants are very good. Pero it's good to stay in the middle. And sinabi ni Erwan kanina, most of our Filipino foods very, not very, but quite salty, very rich, goes very well with everything. And towards the end of the night, I like to go with the honey. I like to mix it up a bit.
So it's signature and honey for you, Ninong Rai. Next question. Okay, hi.
What made you say yes to lemon bowl?
It's actually something that I've been drinking for a while, even like before the category was in the Philippines. Juhi drinks are very popular in Japan. And if you go to Japanese convenience stores or 7-Elevens and stuff like that, you will actually see a can that looks like this, same colors and everything. So it is really a Japanese flavor profile. I used to bartend a lot, and one of the drinks that I used to make in my cocktail bar was highballs. And in highballs, when I was serving Filipino guests, they would always ask, so highballs is literally just a base spirit, so it can be anything from soju to whiskey with some soda water. And each time I would serve that to Filipinos, they would always ask for, hey, can you squeeze in a lemon, or can you add some lemon juice to it? And that's kind of like how I grew fond of the flavor profile. But it's something I've known for quite a long time. So when it came out, and it's actually a really good drink, so when it came out for me, I was like, oh, this is the perfect kind of like combination, especially with the food that we drink. Sorry, the food that we eat.
You know, how about you? What made you say yes to Limondo?
I was transitioning from drinking heavy to drinking somewhat like socially. Kasi before I was a content creator, I used to be a chef and chef's drink a lot. And now that I'm a content creator, I need my mental energy. So I'm transitioning to something like, and I'm always on the search for the next favorite thing. And I found this, I think I found it at convenience store 7-Eleven. And I tried it, it's very colorful, the packaging is very easy. So I tried it, it's good. Then picked up a few cans, believe sa team ko, they like it as well. So it's our go-to drink now. Lagi kami meron sa ref.
Thank you so much. Yes, what's your name?
I'm welcome to when it comes to the lack of factor in common element
A cocktail? I actually wouldn't mix it with anything. I mean, it's when you're trying to build cocktails, you're always trying to look for dilution, flavor profile, sweetness, and everything like that. But this is kind of like a drink already, so in itself it is kind of like a cocktail in itself. So you really don't need to mess with it too much. Just get it really nice cold, and you're good to go.
How about you, Ninong, right?
I don't
Mix it?
I don't know anything about that. Just drink it as it is. And it's already so good. Why mess with it? Kasi sometimes as folks, you want to mess with things. But sometimes just go back to the basics. It's good enough. Wala nating gagawin.
That's true. So you want that alone, as it is. Anyone else from our friends from the media? But I have a question for the two of you. We have 3 variants of the Limondo, right? Ano yung pinaka-favorite yung dalawa?
Yeah, the signature talaga.
Signature.
Whenever we buy, I think it's like 60% of signature, 40% of the other two. Kasi maganda rin may variation sa akin.
Erwan.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, for me personally, like I said, it's a double, but I think, in the office, we have a couple of fridges, and yes, we do drink at the office. And what's cool about it is you do have kind of levels to it, both in alcohol content and also in flavor, so kind of everyone can find their happy medium. If you're someone that has kind of a very light tolerance, then go for something like a honey lemon, which is just 3%, and signature lemon is 5%, and the double is 9%. Right? So it goes up in terms of alcoholic level as well, and in terms of flavor profile. So honey lemon is you have some slight taste of honey, obviously, and then you have lemon, and the signature is really that whole crushed lemon flavor, and then for the devil lemon, it's something that's really just kind of a bit more robust and a bit stronger.
There we go. Anyone else from Hi?
Hi, I'm Dexter from my events. If you have to do food pairing with lemon what are your suggested dishes for each flavor? The 3 flavors.
For each flavor.
Yeah.
Excitement.
You have 3 flavors,
Yeah.
right? So what's your suggestion?
So the honey is the sweetest of the 3. I think it goes very well with, alam mo, I want to say a specific dish, pero most of our pulutan dishes are very salty. Siguro I like to pair it with a sun-dried tapa, I guess, beef tapa. It's very
Beef
salty.
tapa.
Yeah, it's very good. And for the signature, I don't know pero ako I like fruits. I like eating alcohol with fruits. It's not that common here in the Philippines, pero that's what I like. Kasi sometimes we eat it with fatty stuff, diba? Pero I think the signature goes very well with fruits. Kasi I read this theory that all fruits go well with other fruits. And lemon goes well with citrus, like apple, gold grapes. It's very good with that. And I think for the devil, siguro something heavy. something heavy like maybe oily sisig. Yeah. You know the sisig towards the end, it has to be oily. It has to be oily. Yeah. Sometimes kasi in some restaurants, you have this sisig that's swimming in fat. Even tao ayaw nun, pero ako with the proper pairing, it's very good. It's really very good. Kasi you eat the sisig, and you cleanse your palate with the devil, and you eat sisig again. It's an endless cycle. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good.
Personally, the honey, I would go with maybe a grilled fish. So just kind of something very simple, but then you need some slight acidity to it and a little bit of sweetness to it, then the honey works perfect for that. Signature lemon, I would put it with something like with that uses innards. So maybe like a Batangas Goto or yeah, Paitan or something like that. That would work really well. And then for the double, I'd go for something that's really robust. So either a really oily, a real Bicol Nano Bicol Express, which is literally mostly chilies, not so much pork, or something like Mindanao and beef sinigang, which is like a beef curry from Mindanao. That's just really strong in flavor, so you need something just as strong to kind of match it.
There you go. You know what? Nagugutom na kami lahat. Hearing all of those from these two gentlemen right here. Anyone else have last question? Oh, Noche Buena. Christmas is coming up. Okay, favorite pairing for Noche Buena? Ninong Rai, ikaw.
I think sa Noche Buena kasi lahat ng category ng food nandun. There's the health. Kasi you have to cater for the whole family. Not just for the titos kasi I guess we're part of the tito demographic. Pero you have to cater for the lolas, the kids as well. And because of that, lahat ng food nandun na. All of the kinds of pairings nandun na. Pero siguro no, the Christmas ham would go very, very well with the honey.
Honey.
All of them would be perfect with a joint, right? Like that's, I think everything goes up with a joint. But the way I see this is, you don't only have to see this as something that you have kind of like when you're sitting down for a full meal. It's really great with snacks. So even if let's say you were in a Spanish restaurant having tapas, this flavor profile works really well with that. If you're just having kind of like yakitori sticks in a small Japanese restaurant, it works really well with that as well. So it's a great food. It doesn't have to be for dinner, but even just for pre-dinner, post-dinner, like it's something that I think a lot of people would enjoy, especially if they've never tried it. It really is kind of like one of those drinks that when you do try it for the first time, you're like, oh, okay, oh, like yeah, I can drink this. Like, and everyone that's ever tried it in the office or at home, because we go a lot at home as well, they really do enjoy it the first time.
All right, you know
Follow-up
what?
answer.
Yes.
Best to pair lemon with sa Noche Buena dun sa cook. While cooking, I do that. Tenderizes the cook very much. Very, very.
Very refreshing. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up right now because we got a Discover Izakaya experience right there outside our venue. But right now, final message for our friends from the media right here. Ninong Rai, you first.
Subscribe kayo, please. Then syempre, kami ni Erwan. Ulitin niyo si Erwan na mag-collab na kami. Camping kami together. Syempre, perfect for camping. Perfect for everything actually. I love you all.
Yeah, I mean, it's so, I'm not going to mention other categories, but what's great about this category is it's really, it never feels heavy, so you can have a few cans and you feel still great, which is really nice. And it's refreshing, it's light in your palate, it opens up your palate. So, and what I love about it has no rules to it, so kind of like, you know, if people want to try it, just discover it any way you want to try it. If you want to be really weird and eat it with fruit, go for it, right? Maybe it's really, I've never tried it with fruit, but I will now when I go home. But yeah, go for it. So, you know, with food and drinks in general, just do what you enjoy doing.
So there you have it, everyone. You've heard it straight from our foodies right here. Whether you are a lover of unique drinks, or a zesty foodie, or just someone who appreciates the art of Japanese craftsmanship, Le Mundo has something for everyone right here. Once again, a round of applause, everyone, for Ninong Rai and Erwan right here. Now, this wraps up our our media interview, but right now let's have our photo op first.
Le Monde merchandise? Claim your Discover card. Just on the card and get your Le Monde merch from our. Don't be too early. Our Discover Izakaya by Le Monde.
We'll start off with the marinade. The marinade is going to be a little different. Without
Hello, sir.
do you want? I've gone ahead and very briefly blanched some garlic and some onion. So to blanch something, boiling pre-cooks the onion and the garlic, gets rid of that.
Wala tayong ganun.
Get rid
Wala tayong
of the
ganun.
garlic. Again, snap. Go ahead and grill.
Really bring out the Japanese heritage of the brand and make sure people understand that it's a great pairing with Japanese pork chop.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
Such as bar chow such as any specific dish.
we just want to veer away from like heavy meals. So it's really more about the alcohol and the options that we give to consumers. So if you've noticed, there are 3 huge cans up front, right? So you see honey lemon at 3%, then there's signature lemon with 5% ABV, and then mostly the crowd favorite is the devil lemon at 9% ABV.
That's the favorite because it has a higher alcohol content.
We believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so what are the ingredients inside lemon though, the drink itself?
So the formulation is really coming from a traditional Japanese chuhai recipe where it makes use of almost all the parts of the lemon. So the whole lemon is crushed, so all the different parts, and then we infuse it with alcohol and mix it also with bubbles. So it's a very refreshing drink. That's how it turns out. And from what we're getting also from consumers, they like it because it's quite different from what you see in the Philippine market.
But it's not ladies drink or something.
No, it's for everyone. So the beauty of it is, like usually in the Philippines when you talk about alcohol, our average ABV is about 5%. So your beers, your other alcoholic flavored beverages are averaging 4 to 5% ABV. But we're offering 2 and then also 9. So we have like a full spectrum. So whether you're
Also you have options.
yes, and also the tastes are a bit different. So we give you a bit of a sweeter profile with the honey lemon. And then the more lemony flavors come out with the signature and the devil lemon.
Which is your target market?
So our bullseye really would be 25 above. But because we give options, definitely our youngest drinkers would be legal drink age 18 and above. Right? So even though when we do marketing for 25 to 30 and above, we see that there is a big population of drinkers that really like college students and so on, because they really like that there is a difference in terms of the flavor that we offer. So it's very hard to compare for any other local brand. We believe we have like that edge against competition. But then also you have all the other flavors coming in internationally. And so we're positioning ourselves as a premium beverage, and really that's how we're also being used.
Well, if I may ask, who's your competition in this category? Of the record, who's your competition in this category?
We launched this in 2021. Yeah. So it was our first foray.
How was it when the first introduction in the Philippine market?
Quickly rose to number 3 nationwide in terms of ranking. So the market leader is Ninong and then Changuay Ice, and then we became a fast number 3. And we're still seeing growth year on year.
So is that important? Or are you-
No, everything is made here. Yes. it gives us an edge because it also, even though we're premium, it gives us leeway to also price very competitively for the Philippines. And if you look at competition, because they're all gray area imports and so on, they're a lot pricier.
So where do you manufacture? Where's the factory or production?
Mostly in Laguna. Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that we're actually part of the Coca-Cola company. Yes. So it's not really like, we don't really highlight that because we want to bring out like Lemondo, the branding, the heritage, but we are a brand under the Coca-Cola company.
What does it mean, though?
Dough means house. It literally translates to house. So when you say lemon, it means house of lemon.
But that's Japanese.
It's a Japanese.
So the launch campaign was Welcome to the House of Lemon. So that was also like our invite, our call to action for Filipino consumers.
When you say Kodawari place, what does it mean?
Quality.
So what challenges are you having now in pushing Lemondo with Philippine market, Manila market?
Actually, we're very happy where we're headed with the brand. We're consistently growing. So it's been 2 years of us in the Philippine market, and it's always been going up. So our challenge mainly is really getting the awareness up, making sure consumers know that there is Lemondo in the market. So a lot of the things we've been doing also this year was getting trial of sampling, partnering with events, and really just bridging the consumer knowledge that we are a Japanese brand with a very strong heritage.
So visibility is key.
So any plan of introducing another brand or another variant?
Oh, we have a great surprise for everyone next year. So we are expanding with our offering, in terms of our offerings. And we can't give any details yet, but as a brand and as a team, we're very excited and we're looking forward to 2024. We'll have a separate event completely for that one.
How many more? How many more?
So the range is very wide. So it's really us just determining whether it's a good fit in terms of the timing, in terms of where we're going to launch in the Philippines. But in terms of the flavor, a lot of flavors go with lemon. And so that's the exciting thing also about Lemondo. Like, possibilities honestly are endless for us.
So how many ml per can? How many ml?
We're doing, I think, 330 ml. Yeah.
That's 330.
Yes. So it's standard across all the flavors that we're doing 330.
Where are they available? Are they available at 7-Eleven, convenience store?
Oh, definitely. So all your favorite supermarkets and convenience stores.
How much?
There is a slight difference in the pricing because of the ATV. So we're starting at 62 pesos all the way to 65 pesos, depending on whether it's 3, 5, or 9 pesos.
So it's under Coca-Cola.
Yes.
But Japanese concoction.
Oh yes, the formula and the heritage really is Japanese, but Coca-Cola is bringing their experience in like mass producing it, making it widely available.
If everything is done here, will they export it also?
There is Lemondo available in other countries, but produced in those countries as well. Yeah. So in Japan, it's very big already. That's our #1 market. But you'll also see Lemondo in the US and other adjacent markets. I think Brazil also has it. Thailand is launching soon. So it is growing also globally.
So how did you choose your endorsements for this specific brand?
Oh, for us, because we are...
What was your first endorsement?
It was a mix of KOLs, but the first one really that we're elevating to more of an ambassador status is Erwan. So if you...
Why him?
You asked earlier what Kodawari is, right? So that is a key component of our campaign because we always want to say or push that Lemondo is of excellent quality. And Erwan, we feel, represents just that. Like he puts quality first in everything he does, whether it's the food content or how he lives as well. So just that general positive message of quality is something we feel resonates with the brand.
in partnership with Erwan and Ninong, right, will it be gagawa sila ng food na using lemon do as ano, or pairing lang talaga siya ng food na gagawin nila?
So our focus really is the pairing. So it's not really like our priority to say that lemon do is used as an ingredient for cooking. Because it's a bit tough. Yeah. I mean, consumers can, we have no control over that, but it's not, it's not our preference. Really what we're seeing is with how the flavors of Japanese dishes are, the lemon and the citrusy profile really helps like cleanse your palate. And so all the flavorful dishes like yakitori,